We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. I keep waking up with a headache in the middle of the night. I also wake up sometimes from my naps with a migraine. It leaves me feeling tired, hazy, and my eyes are very sensitive to lights. These episodes just started when I moved into my new home. It's just me and my daughter living here. We've been here about 2 months. It hasn't been very long. The house has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. A quaint little home, and I have made it my own. But these headaches started when I moved into the house. It's really strange. They come almost every night, and this has never happened to me before. And it's starting to become worse as time goes on. I'm normally a healthy young woman. I take care of myself. I exercise and I try to eat right. And I go to bed by 10 p.m. almost every night. My daughter is 5 years old. She is very smart, creative, and she loves to draw. She's always drawing things that she sees, like cats, dogs, her goldfish in its fishbowl, friends, family, and me. She loves to draw anything and everything. I love her dearly. She means the world to me. But lately, her drawings have become dark and weird. Some of the pictures she has drawn has made me a bit weary and scared. One day, she drew me a picture that left me disturbed and alarmed. It was a picture of me asleep on the couch, and looming over me was a big dark shadow. It had tentacles for arms, and one of the tentacles was attached to the top of my head. It looked like it was sucking something out of me. But what? I couldn't say. I asked my daughter, why did she draw that picture of that thing, and what was it doing to me? What she told me had me horrified and afraid. She told me, "Mommy, I drew what I had seen." This is just a friendly reminder to please like and comment to let us know how we are doing so far. We would love to hear from you all. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the PHS crew. And we thank you.
While you were asleep, it creeped out from behind the couch. It looked at me, and it hushed me by putting a tentacle up to its mouth. Then it looked at you and brushed away your hair. It laid its tentacle on top of your head. It began to smile a big, wide, toothy, evil-looking grin. Suddenly, it burped really loud. Then it took its tentacles off your head. It moved into the dark and disappeared. Mommy, I'm scared.
I didn't know what to think or say, and I started to feel pain in my head. I didn't want to believe her. She had to be making this up. This had to be her childish imagination. Because if this is true, it's really effed up. I just bought this house. I can't afford to move again. I'm stuck. What the hell do I do? I'm feeling drained and my headache is back again. This just can't be true. I had to sit down for a moment because the room started to spin. I told my daughter that we were going to pack some things and spend a few days with my best friend. I just need time to clear my head and get my energy back up so I could feel like myself again. And I did. So, when I felt better, I did some research to see what type of entity that was attached to my house, and how I could get rid of it, and how I could get it out. I found out it was an energy vampire, and it likes to drain you of all your energy, leaving you listless, hazy, and tired. It was a parasite that seems to have attached itself to me. It was using me to feed its needs. It will use you till it can't anymore. And when it's done, it will move to another house that's close. I thought to myself, it's going to attach itself to my daughter. I knew right there I wasn't going to let that happen. The research I found advised to sage my home, say a prayer out loud, and bring in a priest to also bless your home. And if you follow this, in a few days, the entity's energy will dissipate. The activity will eventually go away. I was willing to try anything. So, I left my daughter with my mother and headed back to my house, ready for war. I wanted this damned entity gone. It needed to go back to hell where it belonged. When I entered my home, it was really cold and dark. It felt menacing and completely off. It just didn't feel right, but I wasn't going down without a fight. I could see shadow moving in the dark. I could feel that I was being stalked. I was scared, but I didn't want to show any fear. I spoke out loud with authority and told the entity, "You need to leave. I will not let you steal any more of my energy." I started to sage every corner of my home as I prayed out loud, telling this thing to go. But the entity was a formidable foe. It was very strong. It tried everything to hang on. And when it was cornered and on its last leg, it spoke to me. It begged and pleaded to be spared. But I didn't care. It had to leave. It couldn't stay here. I felt it when it left. My home now felt bright, light, and airy, like a weight was lifted off my chest. Once it was gone, I had no more headaches. With the entity, it all went away. I invited a priest to come and bless my home, to make sure all the bad energy was gone. Now my home feels like it's completely mine. It feels warm and inviting the way it should, and over time, everything felt normal. Everything was fine. Now my daughter only draws happy, friendly pictures again. No more dark, scary pictures. Only sweet, loving pictures of our pets, family, and friends.